Welcome back to our series on differentiation. This is lesson 8 of our series on differentiation. So for today, we are just going to look at more examples on differentiation using the general formula that we introduced. But before we do that, I want us to look at something very special. If I'm to get the gradient of a constant, the gradient of a constant. Last time we said that if I have a function y x power n, we can get its gradient dy dx as n power x power n minus 1. But suppose that I have a function y is equal to a constant. See, a constant is any number. If this number is real, maybe, or imaginary, but it's a constant. Okay, we want to consider a constant in this case. So if it is a constant, remember x power 0 is 1. So meaning that this one can be written as the constant times x power 0. Hope that is clear. Constant times x power 0. And if we are to apply this formula here, we said that we multiply by the power and reduce the power by 1. So if I'm to multiply by the power, it is going to be 0 times the constant times, okay, times x power 0 minus 1. But this one is already 0, so it is making it a 0. So meaning that this is y, meaning that dy dx is going to become, so dy dx becomes 0. So meaning that the derivative of any constant is 0. So if you find any constant in a number that you are told to differentiate, please make sure that you remember that the derivative of any constant number, any real number, a constant that doesn't have x, that's what we mean, doesn't have x, or the power on x on that coefficient is what? Is 0. Hope that is clear. So let's look at more examples and we apply that. So we are going to say differentiate y is equal to x squared plus 2. So we want to get that's part A. Part B, we shall have y is equal to x power 3 plus 2x squared plus 4. Then part C, we shall have y is equal to 3x power 3 plus 4x squared plus 5. Then we can also have part D. I'll leave you with one, don't worry. This is y is equal to x power 6 minus 2x power 4 plus 5. You can pause this video and try out the first one, then you play. Okay, then after playing, then you can see whether you have understood. Okay, go, pause. Okay, welcome back. Now you can prove yourself to see whether you understood what we have. You prove yourself whether you have the same answer that we are going to have. Okay, let's start with part A. We are having y is equal to x squared plus 2. X squared plus 2. So the derivative of this function here is going to become dy dx is equal to, remember, we multiply by the power, that is 2. We write the function and reduce the power by 1. So this is a constant. So if I'm to get the derivative of a constant, we have said the derivative of any constant is what? Is a 0. So meaning that dy dx is going to become 2x. Hope that is clear. Okay. Then part B, we are having y is equal to x power 3 plus 2x squared plus 4. Okay, let's differentiate this. The y dx is going to become, we start with this, multiply by the power, that is 3x, reduce the power by 1, it becomes 2, plus, remember here we differentiate each term separately. Hope that is clear for everyone. So here, multiply by the power, it becomes 4, reduce the power by 1, it becomes x, plus a 0. I'm just going to leave it there. As simple as that. Then if I have y is equal to, the other one was y is equal to 3x power 3 plus 4x squared plus 5. Okay, so this one becomes our y, the x is going to become, we multiply by the power, so we multiply by the power. Okay, so this one becomes 9x, reduce the power by 1, so 3 minus 1, it is 2, plus, multiply by the power, that is 8x, reduce the power by 1, it becomes x power 1, which is x, so plus a constant, which is a 0. Hope it is clear for every one of us. Okay, let's do the last one, and then I leave you with some number to try out when you are in your free time before we can continue to another lesson. So part D, we are having y is equal to x power 6 minus 2x power 4 plus 5. Okay, so here I'm going to differentiate the y, the x is going to become, this is power 6, so it's going to become, multiply by the power, that is 6x, reduce the power by 1, power 5, minus, multiply by the power, that is 8, okay, multiply by the power, it becomes 8, but with a negative, so it's negative 8x, okay, then reduce the power by 1, so if I am to reduce this power by 1, it becomes 3, plus a constant, so that is the derivative of such a function. So try out this for me, okay, simple exercise, please try out this for me. We are going to do differentiate y is equal to x power 5 minus 2x power 3 minus x power negative 1. Please try out this before you continue to another video, and we see whether you have the right answer. Love you guys. Please, mathematics is simple. If it is hard for you, please try to follow my videos slowly, okay? Slowly, you'll be there. Love you. And remember, subscribe please.